Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Christian Hanna horror here. Today, we're moving along with our Halloweens. Today, we're doing Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. So, you guys saw we did Halloween 3 yesterday, and I talked about how I was blown away by its picture quality. I was genuinely blown away by how well the film looked, and I said to myself, out loud to you actually, I said I would almost bet money that Halloween 3 was going to be the best looking one. I think I'm eating my words today. I'm going to be honest. I was quite honestly stunned by this transfer on 4. The one movie that I can actually say right off the top that actually it felt like watching on 4K for the first time. If you bought this movie, it'll make perfect sense. If not, I'll try to explain better. When that Pet Sematary 4K came out, the look that film had on 4K was shockingly good. And there was almost this 3D kind of depth to the picture quality. It was so good. Halloween 4 legitimately replicated that Pet Sematary 4K experience. I was shocked. I'm actually going to eat my words and say that so far Part 4 is the best looking one out of the bunch. I actually think it beat 3. I know that sounds crazy, but man, and it could halfway be because I had no expectation for 4's 4K, which is silly thinking about it because these new 2021 scans are probably all going to be fantastic. But 4 looked absolutely stunning. And I'll say this, I have a 65-inch TV, and I really think that the bigger your TV, the better these 4Ks are going to look. I don't really recommend getting into 4K with like a 40-inch TV. I think you need to at least have a 55-inch, I think, to really be able to get the picture, to have that almost 3D depth effect to it with 4K. You know, right from the start, when you start the movie out in the hospital scene in Halloween 4, I was, man, when you see the quirky desk clerk, the guy who works security there, it was like watching the movie for the first time. It truly was like watching the movie for the first time. There was so much depth in the image. There was so much crispness to that image. Everybody seemed like they had weight to them. It almost looked 3D. It was so good. I was shocked. I was genuinely shocked by how good the picture quality was. You know, some of the standout scenes that come to me are certainly when Grady is fighting Michael in the middle of the staircase. You can feel the mass in Wilbur in the image. It's so crisp and thick, and I was shocked. I was genuinely shocked by how good it was. The colors are all amazing. They're so vibrant and rich. The blood is redder in this. When you see Michael being carted off into the ambulance outside, you can see the rain in mass. It doesn't just seem like it's like one half sheet falling in front of the screen. You can see the actual depth of the rain. It's like everything has this hyper focus to it too. Like there's a shot where when Jamie Lloyd and her sister Rachel, they walk outside of the house to go trick-or-treating, and it's this long shot outside of the house. Everything is in focus, and you can notice little things on the balcony in front of the house. You can notice little things in the window. This truly was like watching the movie for the very first time. I was shocked. And obviously, one of the best-looking scenes is when Dr. Loomis goes into the diner, that's not open, but the gas station diner, and he sees Michael, and he does the famous line, "Am you Michael?" That line, boom. Remarkable. So this one looks flawless. It was like the best way to describe this, guys. It was like watching Halloween 4 for the first time. This one outperformed 3. I almost don't want to say that, but I'd be lying to myself if I didn't admit that this one has been the most beautiful to watch so far. Genuine shock when I turned it on. I couldn't believe it. So let's look at the 4K release, guys. Here's your case for Halloween 4. You got a Halloween 4 Michael in front of the houses, and there's the bridge in the background, some cars right there. Your spine, it's got Halloween 4 on it, and here's your back. Of course, when you pull out your 4K release, you can reverse and have that classic original poster art. Same back on there. We'll talk about what's on the back of here, but I'll also talk about some of the things that aren't mentioned. So you got the new 2021 4K scan of the original camera negative, new Dolby audio, new Dolby Atmos mix. Now, one thing I'll add is you can also, besides using the Dolby Atmos mix, you can use a 2.0 mix, a 5.1 mix, and the original DVD 5.1 mix. They included that on there as well. But just know, if you want to use the Dolby Atmos mix, you actually got to go into setup and swap to it because it looks like it defaults to like a 5.1 DTS. So keep that in mind. Audio commentary with Ellie Cornell and Danielle Harris. Audio commentary with Dwight Little and Justin Beam. On disc 2, you get another 4K. You get the same 4K scan of the original camera negative. New Dolby Atmos mix on there as well. The audio commentaries with Dwight, Ellie, Danielle, Justin Beam. The Making of Halloween 4 Final Cut, which is a classic retro-style documentary from like 1999 or 2000. The Making of Halloween 4, which was great stuff. That I think was originally from the Scream Factory box set. Horror's Hallowed Grounds, look at the locations, films, theatrical trailers, TV spots, and still gallery. So, you know, I've been talking about whether it's worth it to buy some of these if you have, let's say, some of the previous Blu-rays or Steelbooks. I would actually say that this release right here outperforms any of the Blu-ray releases in the past. So if you don't have 4K, but you're just a Blu-ray guy, this release of Halloween 4 with the new 2021 4K scan will outperform any of the previous Blu-rays. I mean, I put on the Blu-ray from the Scream Factory box sets, and then I tested it with this Blu-ray 4K scan. If you're wondering, like, which one should I get, but really to try to get the money's worth, I don't want to just buy one because... I don't want to just buy one just because. I actually want to get one that's actually going to better my viewing experience. I will say Halloween 4 is definitely one of them. For sure. Without question, because of how good the scan is. How good the 2021 4K scan is on this. Mind-blowing. If you have bought that Pet Sematary 4K and you remember how good that picture looked, this is totally comparable to that experience. So the Halloween 4 4K truly is a remarkable release, without question. So I'm going to give this one, I'm genuinely going to give this one a perfect 10 because it blew me away. I was not ready for how good it was. I genuinely was not ready, guys. So this was the most enjoyable experience I've ever had watching this movie last night. It was late at night. The house lights were all off. The TV was on, 4K, beautiful audio. Boy, oh boy, this is the real deal right here. So the Halloween 4K, Halloween 4 4K is the real deal, guys. So it's getting a perfect 10. I'm not even gonna lie. Granted, I love Halloween 4 too. It's probably in my top 5. So, you know, there it is, guys. Halloween 4 4K. I'm not even laughing today. I was just so shocked by it. So. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. This is Christian Hanna Horror. We'll see you soon with Halloween 5, probably tomorrow. And then we'll go back and do Halloween 2 later on when that arrives. But let me know your thoughts on the Halloween 4 4K if you haven't received it. If you've received it and watched it, let me know if you're planning on picking up this 4K release. And let me know if this video may entice you on picking up that Halloween 4 4K release, guys. I really appreciate you watching this video. And we'll see you very, very soon. Take care.